Hillary Clinton still can't let her election loss go. Now she's lamenting what could have been by belting out tunes like I Will Survive, along with her daughter, actress Vanessa Williams, and comedian Amber Ruffin on Apple TV+.
Go on now, go! Walk out the door! Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore! Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh no, not I will survive!
So what will it take for Hillary to finally move on? While she's ruled out a 2024 run, yeah, right, I don't know that I believe that. With her performance on Carpool Karaoke, Hillary shows she's still not over her failed presidential aspirations. Gianna, she's not going away, is she?
No, and I got to tell you, there's a lot of people who have criticized the Clintons, and they wish they survived. You know, it is something when she continues to hold on to this election loss, and she said Donald Trump was a delegitimate president. Stacey Abrams also has made comments. I'm wondering why she's not in the car saying she wished she survived as well. But this is where things need to change. Democrats need new leadership in their party because they're not going to be able to get voters with this same election-denying rhetoric. Nothing new, same old trash. And with that, I hand back to you.
But Harris, I got to believe she's saying all the right things. I hear Gavin Newsom, I hear her all saying the right things about, oh, we support Joe Biden, because they don't think Joe Biden's actually going to run again. And the moment he's not going to run or steps away, do you think Hillary Clinton is really just going to park it off on the sideline?
I always question how electable she is, though, because some of the things that have not changed about her may keep her out again. I know she's singing with her girlfriends inside the car. Carpool karaoke is not the same as actually engendering the spirit of women enough for them to support you. And she hasn't had a huge female base. So it's going to be difficult if she were to decide to run. But, you know, she wrote the book, her 2017 memoir, What Happened, election denier, right? She was still trying to figure out what happened was he got more votes than you did. Unless, of course, she'd like to argue that she got more votes, in which case, I don't know if you can legislate all the way back that far, because nobody else thought that happened but her. If that's her premise. But right now, I don't know what leg she has to stand on. By the way, who doesn't think Joe Biden's not running?
Yeah, that's right.
He keeps sort of telling us when he can remember that he's supposed to, and he's not talking about his wife, who he says may leave him and go live. I mean, as politically wrong as it was, he went into this whole story about reservations and how she might go live on one if he doesn't win. Like, what was that?
Well, I have a different idea about Hillary Clinton. I don't think she wants to run in 2024. I think she wants to be a celebrity, and this is her attempt at that. This whole gutsy series, she sat down with Kim Kardashian. Now she's singing karaoke. She's hawking hats on Instagram that say "but her emails." This woman wants to be an influencer. That is what it is at this point. I think she knows her political career is over. I think she knows that everybody has Hillary fatigue, kind of like we have COVID fatigue. Yep. She is the fruitcake of Christmas that will never go away. But I think now she's realizing she could flip a buck on this, and she wants to be an influencer. So it's just a matter of time before you start seeing Hillary Clinton with FabFitFun boxes. Mark my words, hashtag ad. It is coming to an Instagram near you.
Did you say ab?
Ad.
Oh.
I don't know if abs and Hillary Clinton have ever been mentioned in the same thing, but hashtag ad.
I got you.
Clinton is coming for
like
you
abs and Hillary
with a deal.
Workout
she
video.
can't just give it up. Look at this little montage of her complaining. Have a look.
What about endemic sexism and misogyny, not just in politics, but in our society?
You can run the best campaign, you can even become the nominee, and you can have the election stolen from you.
It's like applying for a job and getting 66 million letters of recommendation and losing to a corrupt human tornado.
I'm going to face one of my most public defeats head on by sharing with you the speech I had hoped to deliver if I had won the 2016 election.
And as hard as it might be to imagine, your daughter will grow up and become the President of the United States.
That's like,
She's rebranding
your
herself.
ex breaks up with you, and Jason teases me when I was single in my 20s. You do an exit interview, and you try to figure out what went wrong.
Or you
I was
boil-
single forever, okay?
Boil a rabbit, which Hillary Clinton is getting very close to. Very close to. Some Fatal Attraction type stuff there. But again, I'm telling you guys, she wants to be a celebrity. I think Dancing with the Stars is a next likely place for Hillary
but then
Clinton.
I
again,
hope I
people-
survived that.
That's if she can dance. We don't know. But the truth
Oh,
of the
yeah,
matter
we know.
is-
We know. That ain't gonna happen.
You see Hollywood celebrities are still promoting her. They're still saying that she should have been the president. So with that consideration, there are some who are saying that. Some women and men are actually saying that.
Over Kamala Harris, though?
Yeah.
Kamala Harris.
It gets
I'm
complicated.
talking about in 2016. I'm not talking about right now. So with this, she continues to get every buck that she can, and good on her to try to get money because you can get nothing else.
I
out
do
of it.
think
You can't get
Tommy's
a
probably
politician.
right. She probably wants to be Michelle Obama. She won't never be
That
even
can
Michelle
never
Obama.
happen. Michelle Obama is a once in a lifetime for a lot of people.
Exactly.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.